have you been waiting on a 3DS knowing that Nintendo was going to come out and say, here's another version of it, fuck stick, there you go buy that one instead? Well, they did do such a thing. So the 3DS is getting another version. This time it isn't going to be like something that's completely molded into something brand new, so you're just looking at the old one like, ugh, what the fuck? Like with the original DS, I swear the original version of DS Lite was like night and day by comparison. Fucking amazing. But anyhow, so they decided that they were going to go with kind of like what they did in their last gen of handhelds with the DSi XL, and they're making a 3DS XL. That's right, extra fucking large. Also in Japan it's called the LL. So yeah, that's like larger. I don't know what the fuck that's really standing for. Larger would be funny though. It'd just be like larger. And it has like a very fucking fat looking Mario there in a, like an easy chair. He's just like, this screen's so big. Chicken. So it's just like, yes Mario, chicken indeed. But, so, the main thing about this that I like, okay, one, 3DS games graphically are really nice, so having a bigger screen is always a kick-ass thing. Like I said, whenever it comes to like any handhelds at all, I always look at my DSi XL as like one of the top handhelds I've ever gone to mess around with. It's fucking awesome. Especially if you get your hands on something like a PSP or a Vita, where they have like big, beautiful screens, so you want to have a gigantic screen. Granted, it does take a toll on your pocket because it's not nearly as portable by comparison, but you already know that going into it that it's going to be bigger, so it's either a bigger screen or more portability. You gotta pick and juggle between the two. Another thing that's nice about this is that the battery life is a tad bit better. They haven't given actual specifics, they just said that it's going to be a little bit better. It was like that with the DSi XL, so it's a no-brainer that this was going to happen. Now, this shit's going to be dropping really soon, and how soon you may ask? August 19th, actually, so it's like really soon. They're like, a new 3DS! Oh, that's coming out really soon. Alright, see ya. Why the fuck there's like show tunes playing and shit whenever they walk backwards and everything, I have no clue, but fuck it, why not? When you shuffle, there should be motherfucking music and shit. So, the other thing that's different about this is if you look at the bottom where like the home key and all the other shit is, they're actual buttons now. Like before it was kind of like an overlay, just like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just like one overlay, and then you'd press down on each of them. I'm glad these are individual buttons, though, legitimately. Like, somebody had brought it up, and I was like, you know, that's a really good point. They are actual buttons now, so I like that. It's also very rounded on the edges. Did anybody else notice that? By comparison to the 3DS, which is pointy, I don't know which I like more. I would say I probably prefer rounded, because it might not hurt as much whenever it's digging into my fucking palm. So it's just like, do you like playing your 3DS? Alright, now pretend that you're just gripping a bunch of thumbtacks. Does that feel comfortable? No, this hurts like shit. Well, fuck you, enjoy the game anyway. The only thing that's kind of weird about this, though, and I remember hearing this rumor before E3, was that Nintendo was going to be showing off another version of the 3DS. And I was like, oh, I know what they're going to be doing. It's going to have another Circle Pad. Yeah, they're going to have it. I mean, the Circle Pad Pro, which is still fucking hard as piss to be able to find over here, and it's available everywhere else, but regardless, so this thing I thought was going to have the additional Circle Pad, you know, to go and alleviate all the problems that people were having before with having to go and find one. This lacks it for some reason. I was like, why? Why does it lack the additional Circle Pad? I understand that they'd have to go and move the buttons around, and it might be a little bit different for everybody, but considering the fact that the Wii U tablet already sports the two, you know, analog sticks up above and everything below, I was kind of surprised that they didn't have this on there. So I was just like, huh, that's kind of strange. Are they going to be making an additional Circle Pad Pro just for the XL version? So, makes me kind of curious. What exactly do they have planned up their sleeve? What do they have planned? So that was the only thing that kind of threw me off. I was like, wow, I really expected to see that on there. Am I complaining? Not really, because to be honest, I'm just glad that there's bigger fucking screens on it, and that's pretty awesome. Granted, I own a 3DS, but, you know, down the road, whenever I have extra money, I will want to go and upgrade. Though there might be another upgrade at that point already. So, because you figure that they had the Nintendo DS, then the DS Lite, then the DSi, then the DSi XL. That's a whole lot of Nintendo dual screen motherfucking action out there on the shelves for everybody to go and pick up and just fucking have mobile gaming and fun stuff things. I don't know where to go with that, but regardless, so it is kind of nifty. It'll be coming out. Oh, and price tag $199.99, $199.99, $199.99, $199.99, $199.99. So 200 bucks, yeah. And that's, let's see, oh, that's 30 bucks more than the current model. That's not too bad. I mean, what, the DSi XL when it came out was, what, 20, 30 bucks more than the original? I forget off the top of my head, to be honest. So, it's basically coinciding with it. It does make a lot of sense. So, this is pretty much just keeping with tradition and whatnot, with always releasing a better version of it. The only thing is, naturally, you will have some of the people that went and invested in a 3DS immediately be kind of pissed off, like, motherfucking bullshit, cocksucking piece of fucking filth, I swear, just shove firecrackers up your ass and light them, won't even give a fuck, and just be like dingleberries, but the explosive kind you can eat every dick ever. And then they go, yeah, I'll get another one, fuck it, why not? So is the way of handheld gaming, but yeah, so, another version. Sporting a $200 price tag, and it will be, you know, worldwide. Oh, and it's available in 2 flavors. Red, blue. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I think it's in 3, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's also a black one. So, yeah, 3 flavors. Yeah, so would you like the red one, the blue one, or the black one? Maybe we can have one with all 3 colors. Let's make a big jumbled mess of bullshit. Or have a plaid one. I'd buy a plaid one. Also, yeah, I just want to throw this out there, but where the fuck is that really awesome 3DS that has Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater with the snakeskin one? Holy shit, I want that one. Seriously, make that happen at some point, Nintendo. A snakeskin 3DS? My fucking god. That's just like the most badass looking handle I've ever fucking seen. Ever. Anyhow, so, how do you feel about this? Are you excited about the fact that they have big, beefier screens and everything? 90% bigger, as they're going to be toting on the packaging and whatnot. So 90% bigger, 90% bigger, 90% bigger! All the ladies like when it's 90% bigger, so... Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. But, yeah, regardless, how do you feel about it? Are you excited about this? Do you not give a shit because you're not into handheld gaming, or you already have a 3DS and you're like, fuck upgrading, you can suck all sorts of balls! Big meats of balls! That's what you can put into your mouth! You can be like this! Balls! The testes! But anyway, so how do you feel about it? Excited? Don't give a shit? You know, whatever the case is, there's a comment box for opinions and thoughts, and just if you want to ramble off something that makes no fucking sense about waffles, maybe you can fucking do that! Seriously, if somebody has to mention something about waffles, I say do it. Go on. Or pancakes, who knows? IHOP anyone? Somebody? I know everybody overseas is gonna be like, what the fuck's an IHOP? You mean like a motherfucking kangaroo, a fucking jackrabbit, or what the fuck are you talking about, man? What the fuck are you talking about, Alpha? So anyhow, enough random rambling. I conclude this, like always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on.